What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today we got a package in the mail. It's something that I'm super excited for. Here is the package. I haven't opened it yet, but let's open it up, see what's inside. Ooh, y'all see it? Oh my god, it's so beautiful. This is the back, I think. We have ourselves a stereo kit. Yes, here it is. We have some plug-and-play speakers for the Z. Let's open it up. Comes with a sticker, more stickers, and here it is. These are the front speakers. We got 2 of them, and then it also comes with a set of tweeters, which is pretty cool. And this is supposed to also be plug and play, maybe minimal splicing, but yes, this is what we're going to be doing today. If you guys saw the last video how we installed the upgraded Z1 door hinges, I took apart the door panel and I realized that I think the stock speakers might still be in here, and my tweeters as well. I don't even know if these work anymore. I'm not 100% sure, but I am not satisfied with these speakers. And also, I also don't want to purchase anything super crazy to complete the Z's sound system, to overhaul the full thing. So I thought what I have now would be a good purchase. Isn't that so sick though? Just a quick side note, look, my doors stay open. I can't get over that. So in the Z, all I have right now is this head unit right here. It's just some cheap Amazon Chinese head unit, nothing crazy. And I am pretty sure that in all the stock speaker spots, it's just the stock system from 2007, 2008, and that shit sounds like ass. And also, if you guys did not know, these also have speakers in the back right behind the seats, if you guys can see right there, and on that side too. My car doesn't come with the factory sub because it's a base model poverty spec, but yes, these speakers sound like ass. So today we're gonna upgrade them, and before we do that, we gotta do an initial assessment with these speakers. I'm telling you, for 2008 speakers, they're like, honestly, they're okay. It's not that bad, it's manageable, but hopefully with this upgrade, we can make our driving experience way better, because you guys know this is my daily, and I like to listen to music when I drive. I don't know if you guys do, but I do. And this kit is like the only plug-in, like 1 out of 2 plug-and-play kits that I've seen for the Z's, and I'm not an electrician, and I'm like lazy to learn how to do all my splicing and wiring and stuff, so this is the option I went with. So let's test it out first. All right, let's give it a try. We gotta play some songs. I'm gonna put it at the volume to be like 15, 17. Let's give it a listen. Alright, as you guys see, it's not bad for a stock system. Shout out Lil Baby. We can't play no more because we're gonna get copyrighted, but let's see if this new kit makes it any better. Like, it's cool when the volume is low because it's not that bad, like, but with the higher volume you get, you know, bass really isn't there. But I know, like, we don't have a sub or anything, so I'm not expecting that much out of the bass and stuff like that, but I just wanted it to be a little crisper. So with that out of the way, let's get into the install. Should be easy, as I always say, and it end up taking the whole day, but this one actually should be easy. See, what makes it actually easier too is that the door stays open, so when I'm trying to take apart this door panel, the door isn't trying to like slam onto me. So let's remove this door panel and take a look at the kit and see what we get with it. Just like that, we have the door panel off. Look at these little wimpy little speakers. I do really think these are the OEM speakers. I did look up a photo online and they look a little different, but I don't know, it doesn't really say anything. Maybe this is aftermarket, but this is not suffice. So let's pop this one out too. Hey, they should just pop out. Oh my. Yeah, this thing weighs like nothing. It feels like cardboard. There we go, got that off. But here it is. This is the OEM speaker. This thing, toss it in the trash. Here is the new one. And the weight difference between this and the OEM one, like this thing, actually weighs like nothing. This thing is hefty. And this should just be plug and play. So got the thing right there. Should be able to just use this OEM plug. So let's give it a try. Yeah, plugs right in. Just like that, we got one in already. Next up is we have to deal with the tweeters. Now this is what I don't know how to do, because if you guys take a look, these tweeters look like we have to do some wiring and splicing, and I'm not really comfortable with that, but I'm gonna take a look, give it a try, maybe contact some friends and see if I'm gonna be able to do this. But I'm gonna try to take it apart and look at it first, because this does come with a full master kit of instructions, which is pretty cool. But let's see. All right guys, this actually looks a lot more simple than I thought. So I guess you just have to unplug this right here, and then you take out the old, and from there, this kit with this, it already has these little like crimp thingies put on. You just have to put these connectors into the right ones, and then we have this end which plugs right back into here, which makes it super easy, which is really nice. So let me take off this old one and then put the new one in and figure out which one is the positive and negative for the new tweeters. Dude, I freaking love this kit. It makes my life super easy. For someone who doesn't really do any like wiring or anything, this is pretty nice. Just like that, we got this one in. I guess the only thing you need to do is you need to take the bracket off the tweeters, and I just like pried it off. It was pretty easy, and then cut the zip tie that holds the wires in. And now I just got to test to see if I got my polarity correct with ground and positive, ground and power. So I'm gonna plug this in and give it a test. All right, I figured it out. Here it is, super easy. Just had to push it in there. I don't know if I gotta crimp it or anything, but I'm just gonna put it back in, or I'm gonna just double check the instructions and see if these do need to be crimped. But I tested it and I hear stuff coming out of the tweeter, so everything's good. Now we just gotta put back the door card. And this is actually the easiest install ever. For the first time. One door down. Now we are on to the next one. Take a look at this too, guys. I ended up installing the other side too, so this door also stays open. How cool is that? Can't get over it. I got the passenger side off, but on this door panel I have an issue. When I was taking off this door panel and releasing the cables to install the hinges, I ended up breaking this little plastic piece right here, and this clips onto your door handle. And without this, your door cannot pull the cable to open the door. So basically what that means, when this door is unlocked, I can't open it from the inside. So you either have to buy a new cable, or what I did is I went on Amazon and I bought these little replacements. I don't know if these are gonna work. Oh fuck, dude. But based off the size of these, I do not think these are gonna work, because it looks really big compared to the this plastic one, and I don't know if I can put this over this door panel. So we're gonna test it out. Hopefully it does, because now I can't open my passenger door from the inside, and it's kind of annoying. So let's pray that these work. All right, this thing definitely does not work. You guys take a look, right? If I can get you guys an angle, but this needs to slide into here for the door, for the thing to like pull against, I guess, but that doesn't work. So I'm gonna try one more trick that I saw on the forums, which uses a zip tie, classic zip tie shitbox, and I'm gonna give it a try and see if that works. So give me 1 second and I'll explain to you guys if it does work. All right guys, zip tie method did not work either. So I guess I just have to purchase a new cable and take apart this door and figure out how to make this thing work with this. I don't know, but you know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. For now, I guess the door won't work, but let's finish up the speaker install. Alright, I got the speakers in and everything, and I'm still super bummed out about this. If you guys know a solution that doesn't require me to replace this whole entire cable, I don't have a plastic welder or anything. But yeah, if you guys have any strategies, let me know. I would gladly appreciate it. I just want to be able to open my doors from the inside. But yeah, everything's in. Let's put everything back together and then test out the new sound system. All right, everything is back in. We got everything installed. Now let's test out the music. Gotta wait for Apple CarPlay to connect really quick. There we go. Shoot, we gotta get some music playing. Hold up. Let's give that a try. Oh my god damn! Oh yeah, I can actually hear the tweeters. Bass hitting. The first thing I noticed is that the highs are so much clearer, especially like the vocals. And the crispiness of it is so good. The volume is way louder than I had it before, and honestly not that much like muddiness in the sound. Like it's pretty good. Finally a decent sound system in this car. Let's fucking go. Just like that, guys, that was a super quick and easy install, and playing around with the sound, it's super good. Honestly, it makes me want to get speakers into the back of these seats too, because sometimes, I didn't know this, but I guess there are actually speakers behind this, even in base models. So yeah, but they don't work anymore because they're really old. Once in a while, I tested it. This back one works like once in a while, because I would turn my I would put all the music to the back speakers, and sometimes it'll work, sometimes nothing comes out of them. So now I really want to get some in here, but there's no plug and play kits for the back part just yet, unfortunately. So maybe once I do a little more research and I feel more confident, I'll get this installed, and maybe we'll get a tiny sub right here too, because I don't want to put a sub in the trunk like how most people do it, where they fill in that little hole right there. But yeah, that was sick. For how cheap this kit was, it was only like 200, I think, 250. Like, easy install, good sound. Shout out to that brand. I don't know what that brand was, but shout out to you. Other than that, guys, that is gonna be all for today's video. It was something super quick. Unfortunately, I didn't get to fix this side for the door handle, so yeah, this out of service for now. If you guys have any solutions for that, please let me know, because I'm trying to fix this so I can close my doors. Okay, this door is not closing anymore for some reason. I don't know why. What's going on here, huh? All right, now I guess this door handle don't even want to work anymore because that cable is cooked. God damn it. But yes, that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you guys who come back, return, leave nice little comments on there. And until next time, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. See y'all in the next one, boys and girls. But yes, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.